Welcome back, everybody. I am up super early. I was debating whether I would even stream this, actually, but I figured, you know what? Why not? I'll just put more content on YouTube. I'll be honest, I haven't been getting anybody in the channel on Twitch since I've returned to stream regularly for the past week to try to reignite interest over in this platform. Disappointed. Not gonna lie, this is the life of a small streamer. So if you're watching this now and you have a Twitch account and you feel sorry for a small streamer like me, feel free to give me a follow over there. It would help me get to affiliate, and every little bit counts. It's just like every time I grind out a stream, it's like I think to myself, well, I'm probably gonna be by myself, but somebody will see it one of these days. And I'm going to be gaming anyway, so might as well put the content out there for somebody's amusement. There you go. That's what keeps us going. The YouTube content is going to start to fill up with Starfield stuff as I export it from Twitch. And it's already happening. One released yesterday, another one scheduled to release tonight, Wednesday. I know this probably means nothing if you're watching this after the fact, but anyway, just know that I am steadily putting out content all the time. So if you want to watch somebody that streams that actually does put out gaming content, then this is the channel for you. Yeah. Can I be even more honest though lately? I mean, I gotta be, right? That's what people expect. Otherwise, why watch somebody? I do this because I love it, right? I do this because I love gaming. And I was convinced to do this by some friends, and I scoffed at the idea. But then I've had the ups and downs of a streaming channel where sometimes it's great. There's people watching, people are interacting, and it's glorious. And then other times there's nobody watching, literally. And it is what it is. But I keep going because I've always been a gamer. I mean, ever since I can remember, I've been a gamer. And, there are things that go on outside of the gaming that are, you know, social media and things that you're forced to use to try to market yourself. That can be cringe and it can be irritating. And I even try to make use of Twitter, even though I despise it. What I'm saying is, I guess, if you enjoy streamer, it doesn't have to be me, anybody. Every little bit counts. Liking a video, most people understand that affects the algorithms. That's what gets videos seen. I mean, I can't even convince friends and family of this. So if you're doing that for anybody, you are a hero to streamers. Just so you know, that's a big thing. You don't have to drop a dime. You don't have to spend more than 2 seconds of your time. It literally takes a second to just click a like button. That's what every streamer needs in order to be seen, is people to just interact with their content, and then the algorithm picks them up. And if you don't interact with it, then nobody will ever even know about it. It's no different than somebody publishes a book and nobody knows that it exists, then nobody can read it. It's the same thing. And I know about that too, unfortunately. But that's a whole nother story. But I'm sitting here with my coffee. It is 6:48 a.m. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. Don't even know why, but that's the way it rolls sometimes. Couldn't sleep. Decided to make my breakfast. I made pancakes and eggs, and now I'm going to be playing some more Starfield. And I'm going to show you some changes I made off stream before we get going here, because we're at Akila City, which is actually so far my favorite city in the game. And I decided to scrape together as many credits as I could while I was here and learn a little more about how these ships actually can be crafted to make more sense. And so I finally have some big changes to the interior. Now, one thing I will tell you about that is irritating: the captain's locker emptied on me again. Now, luckily, this stuff, when it empties, apparently from the captain's locker, it shows up, as far as I can tell, in the cargo hold. But other things I've had happen, like over on the Razor Leaf bounty hunter's ship that you get through the Manus quest. And all that stuff is still bugged out over there on the display racks. So I'm assuming the armory section of any module that you might add to any ship is probably bugged out. Maybe it's just the razor leaf, but I would be very suspicious. And next time I try to add an armor to a boat, I'm going to only put on a couple of cheap weapons and see what happens. But all the weapons dropped out of the display cases. Now they stay in the gun cases, the foldable gun cases. That seems to be fine. But this is another part that does not behave correctly. And I've seen this happen on more than one incarnation of this vessel now. So yeah, it unfortunately reminds me of Fallout 76 with the settlements in Fallout 76, where things would not remain the same when you would leave and come back. And that is really one of the most irritating things that ended up making me get just tired of playing that game. And because I like the base build, everybody knows that's ever watched me play Fallout 4. So anytime I have something like this with an inconsistency or what I would consider a massive bug that is still in a game from a AAA company, I find that really disgusting. And it's even more disgusting the fact that this is the same type of problem that has existed across at least 2 different Bethesda games. I don't understand how that gets through testing to a release of this magnitude. So I hope they fix these kind of things. It's really irritating when you're just trying to enjoy your playthrough. You don't want to have to deal with items just vanishing into the ether or getting mismanaged or disappearing in any way. It's just, it breaks immersion, and it obviously can cost you time and effort. So please fix it, Bethesda. All right, so anyway, let's go and tour. So here we go. Now we got a living area right behind the cockpit. Pretty cool. We got a kitchen, a table. It's got some alien movie vibes going on. We got a couple of bunks right over here. There's another little kitchen table, dining table, another one over here even. Display screens that do absolutely nothing. Sarah. And then through here is my new captain's quarters. Yeah, you all stay in there. I don't want to look at you. And this is pretty cool. This is, you know, the navigation console is a throwaway gimmick thing they put in here because all it does is bring up what you can access through the UI anyway. But, you know, it's kind of cool. It would be much cooler if it actually appeared over the table or on the table itself, but there you go. Shortcuts everywhere. Then we have another monitor that does nothing. There's a meeting table. And my back window that I threw on. And there's a bathroom with no light. At least I don't think there's a light. If there is, I haven't found it yet. Oh, there's a light, but it doesn't work. Oh, it is on, but you can't tell it's on, so it's broken. Another bug. You see what I'm talking about. Anyway, before I start getting all salty again, there's a cooler here. Now, the cooler does seem to work, so that's good news. So far, I've had coolers 2 times in different sections of my custom boats, and they have yet to lose any food items or whatever I tuck in there, so that's good. So where should we go next? Well, there's a second floor right here. And this is a big deal because workbenches. Look at this. Industrial workbench. Research lab. Spacesuit workbench. Weapon workbench. So now I can finally, at my leisure, make use of all the goods that I find and loot like the loot goblin that I am. right on my own ship. We'll just hop down for this one. And then we've got this one here, which leads down to our science section. The pharmaceutical kit that I don't dare put anything in because it'll probably just disappear, but I'll test it out at some point, I'm sure. Here, let me slow down. Some lockers that unfortunately don't behave like lockers, so I can't just throw anything in there. Just like I have all kinds of items that I don't know how to dress up the place with yet. If that's part of the game, it's not explained, just like so many other things aren't explained. And at some point, somebody's probably going to ask me, well, how did you get all these modules into your ship? Well, that's going to be something for another video, but there's some very, let's say, I don't say hidden features, but might as well be hidden features in the shipbuilder, that if you don't have somebody explain it to you or go look at a wiki or read a manual, I don't know, does this game have a manual? If it does, I have never been told about it. But if you want to know more about the shipbuilding, I gotta tell you, go do a search on Google and look at some wikis, because that's gonna be your best way forward, because frankly the game itself does an absolutely horrendous job of explaining the shipbuilder, because there are things in the shipbuilder that are fairly easy to navigate once you know they exist, that can help you get to rooms like this one. So basically, if you're seeing something that says, for instance, an all-in-one room, there's going to be some little dashes on that module on the shipbuilder screen, and click your arrow buttons left and right, and presto, you're going to see different names flash up, like captain's quarters, science, armory, etc. And they're typically hidden. It's so easy to overlook when you're already overwhelmed by the builder and the clunkiness of that UI that for the longest time I didn't even notice it was even a possibility to change through and scroll through different parts of the available components for the ships that weren't just simply there on this right side of my screen in the little menu. There's other hidden, like I say, options, almost hidden options right there. And little did I even realize for at least 2 episodes that that was even a thing. So now I know, and now I took the time to make the money and put it to good use, not just flush it down the toilet like I did with 40K for a recent quest line. So we are going to get out of here. I guess we're going to go take care of this one last missing piece here that we just picked up. So because Sam Coe and I just went and got another artifact, and I might as well get it out of my hair and out of my system. And I'm a little irritated by so far the way that these characters are kind of forced onto me. I might have to do something about that. So we'll see. Let's get out of here.
Time to greet the stars.
It's a much chunkier ship now. But probably more formidable too, to be fair. And it's mine, that's what counts. made some changes to Okay, that is working. There's a mod that I put in that auto centers. At least it's supposed to. Yeah, okay, so it'll auto center if I have the mouse within a certain distance of the center reticule. There it goes. So if I'm busy fighting, it'll keep me centered more often without having to think about it. That's a pretty nice feature. This kind of thing is called auto alignment. You can find it on the Nexus. I hate to advertise that site, but let's face it, that's where most mods are, regardless. Also, I put another one that changes the camera view for third person. It pulls out farther so you're not hugged up against the rear of your ship like it is by default. That should make things a lot easier for me in combat. Yeah, I like that. Have more view to work with. There's my new particle cannons. They're nasty business. Eventually I'm going to put another auto cannon, ballistic weapon, on the top to match the one I have on the left side there. Yeah, she is a beast. All right. I think, unfortunately, does this keep me from zooming in when I'm in this mode? Yeah, it does. It's all right. I'm sure I can still go to photo mode and zoom in if I want to. I've got to do something about photo mode too. I don't know why it moves so slowly when you're trying to scroll around and get a good angle. What the heck is that? Is that my robot? What is he doing up on the top of the ship? Is there no room for him inside? I've never seen this before. That's pretty funny. We got to get a picture of this. He's just chilling up here. I think he's glitched through or something. I'm not sure. I didn't even know he was on the boats. Like, in view. Another bug of some kind.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a joke?
Sure, sweet pea. The old man can always use a laugh.
Okay. Who can jump higher than a skyscraper in New Atlantis?
I don't know. Who?
Everybody! Skyscrapers can't jump!
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Good one, Cora. Hey, next time you see Barrett, try it out on him.
I didn't know there'd be banner with these guys on the comms. That's kind of cute, but yeah. I want this kid off my ship. Sorry. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Alright. New Atlantis again. Where's Sam at? I figured he'd be here, but I guess he's inside the lodge already. Man, I think by this point I'd actually donate to a modder that can successfully make a mod that works to improve the walking without impacting any other movement speed, like for running, etc. Better yet, Bethesda, why don't you make walking actually worthwhile? In fact, somebody from Bethesda comment on my videos and let me know why exactly it is that in every one of your games we walk like we're Frankenstein's monster.
Hey, we're back. Newest member of our little family really pulled through for us.
Is anyone hurt? You didn't let Cora handle the artifact, did you? We don't know what effects it might have on someone her age.
Relax, we're fine. Go ahead. Time for that artifact to meet its siblings. What are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it. Or maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
Why would either of those things give the Discoverer visions and music? It's a message. I'm sure of it.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clue.
I hear that. Moving forward sometimes means fumbling around in the dark. I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. Oh, and since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship.
Well, then you're not coming on my ship, Sam.
Likewise. You know where to find us.
Hey, a level. What kind of bounty hunter would I be dragging children along on my ship? That just makes absolutely no sense to me, and it's not going to happen. The thing is, I don't need to do the main quest line until I'm good and ready, so this was just kind of got into my path, and that's why it happened. Yes, this one, always staring at me.
Your mom dropped by. We had a nice chat. She left this note for you.
Oh, great.
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this. Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something, an energy surge, some other phenomenon. Sure, I'm not trying to suggest otherwise. I wasn't there when it happened. I'm just thinking it through. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
Now, this is the most advanced change in the game for me, besides the fact that they've upped the quantity and quality of all the voice acting, is the emotions that they can convey through the avatars now is vastly superior to any previous Bethesda game, and it's comparable to the best in the industry right now. So that's good. So kudos on that.
Oh gosh, no. I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us. Stay safe, okay?
Notice how I avoided that last line. Don't let me know how to help until I want to know. Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. Sam was bugged. I couldn't get him to trade with me. Let me go talk to him for a second. I think he has some stuff on him that I want back. Probably won't let me trade with him unless I bring him along, though. And where did he vanish to? Is he in here? He could be anywhere. All right. It's no big deal. He's got my pistol that I probably want to put in my collection, but I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it. At least I hope he's not on my boat. He might be, actually. As crew member, I need to check all that. This rampway is actually kind of cool and huge. Definite Star Citizen vibes going on in this town. Modded. A lot of stuff will pop up that's modded. you have questions about anything in particular, just comment below in the YouTube. What is this, a hotel?
I'd rather they replaced the handler. I thought the actress was amazing.
She turned him down. She apparently signed on to do some Shakespeare thing. King Lear, I think.
How many
Centaurian Arsenal. Ooh, hold on a second. Can't resist a gun shop. Why is there nobody at the desk? Oh, there is. Hello? Guess she doesn't want to do business. Shouldn't you be in that chair?
Welcome to Centurion Arsenal. It is my absolute pleasure to assist you with any purchases or questions you may have. All sales are final, but that won't matter because you will undoubtedly be pleased with your purchase. You have my word.
Oh, is that all it takes?
Please, take a look.
I'll take some of this. I even got 45 here. I was wondering about that. By 25. I think these are the ones that I need for my main shotgun. I'm always running out. Let me see. Yeah, it's got to be. Look how expensive that is. Yeesh. Let's see if I can sell something. Yeah, there's the tombstone. This thing is sweet looking. The Razorback pistol. It's practically a rifle. And this first heavy weapon I've come across. Randomly deals incendiary damage. Probably pretty nasty. I don't have any training in it though. Where did I pick this up from? Yeah, 15 by 25. That's what the pacifier uses. As usual, I have more weapons than I probably need. Old habits die hard. Well, she only wants to buy guns. I'm probably going to get kind of quiet here for a little while.
Credit goes to the hard-working men and women that keep the line, pushing ships hour after hour, said Ron. A mere 2 years ago, amidst disappointing sales and a massive recall, the embattled Star Yard looked on the verge of ruin. Now, Hope Tech looks in position to take even more market share from rival Star Yards. Journalistic integrity at its finest. SS.
What is CJ's? Oh, it's some kind of a cafe.
Come on in. Take a look around. Yeah, let's get you settled.
Oh, he's got med packs for sale. I can never bring myself to buy these things. They're so expensive. Food has been modded to actually be worth something. You'll see basically triple what the default restoration for health is on these things. I am playing on the hardest difficulty level, so it makes sense that the healing should be at least something that you notice. Pizza squares. I'll buy one. Camera says pizza. Oh, look at this spaghetti. The Italian food is still popular, even in the far future. Of course, it's the best.
Thanks for stopping in. I can always use the business.
I'm sure, since apparently nobody's in here. Oh, figure she went in there. It's probably modded displays, I'm not sure. All right. what's next on my hit parade here? This is all completed stuff, right? Oh yeah, find the berry mule. See, I'm not even sure who will be on this boat.
So, Miss Stay Up Late reading under the covers? Did you learn anything new from your book last night?
He's still on my ship.
Don't pretend to be mad at me.
And they're talking during
Really.
this moment.
I learned that back on Earth, people used to use the stars to navigate. That's so cool. But I guess it only worked because they just lived on one planet. And that sounds boring.
Remind me one of these days to tell you the tale of a certain Solomon Co. and where his stargazing landed him.
Honestly.
Is that so? Well, I'm Captain Gustavo Valencia of the Ecliptic. This ship is under our control.
Oh, these guys again.
Interesting. We'll talk. Here on board, where I have my crew to back me up. Be aware that if you try anything, we will not hesitate to fire on you. You may come aboard.
He's actually gonna let me come on board. Okay.
And we're docked.
So you're still here, Cole, even though I thought you were not gonna be here. They misled me. I knew they were gonna trick me. What happens if I get rid of them in space? Do they? Interesting. There it is. Why didn't you let me go to this screen? On a sign. We won't unassign until we're back to the ground, I guess. Weapons check.
That's close enough.
Hey, you're right in my
Think twice
face.
before starting trouble.
I already don't
What
like your
exactly
voice.
do you want here?
It's gonna make me want to shoot you. I love these options. I'm curious about this.
We're mercenaries. We get paid to solve problems no one else wants to take up. Much like yourself, I imagine. Yeah, and what do you have to say about it? We're getting paid to deliver it back to the trifle owner, and I don't think that's you.
I swear, it's like I said. That's Jade's ship. I was there when she bought it.
Hey, shut up and let the adults talk. Now, where were we before this interruption? We don't make mistakes. Our employer is very reputable. This ship matches the detailed description we got. We know we've got the right one. Look, it's possible there's more to this. Maybe someone else stole it, offloaded it, and your friend bought it. Sorry, but them's the breaks. We're doing our job here. So, unless you've got something else to propose...
This is the first time these guys haven't started shooting at me like as soon as they see me. They're not going to go for this. Tell your client that this ship was destroyed. She gets to keep her ship and you get to save face. Yeah, right. Who was your client anyway?
They wish to remain anonymous. There's a reason they called us instead of SysDef.
Oh boy. There was no way around this, huh? Let's try to persuade them.
I'm not convinced this is a good idea.
So, this was a stolen ship, possibly. Oh, that's really gonna work. These guys look like the real sentimental type. For both of us, he doesn't give a hoot about me. The trouble is with this kind of approach, with these kind of characters, the odds of it working are slim. Let's try this.
I know. I guess I could look the other way.
Oh.
I guess they never have to know. You know what? Fine. I'll tell our guy the ship's gone. We get paid either way. This ain't worth the trouble. Just be extra careful out there. If my client ever finds out the truth, we may meet again. And I won't be so cordial. You can untie your pilot and let him take the damn ship.
I'm amazed that they don't know how many of them I've killed. They should be like, be on the lookout for this guy. He's in a Boba Fett helmet.
Thanks. I thought that was gonna be it for me. I can't believe you worked out that deal.
Me neither.
Jane's gonna be happy to get her ship back.
How'd these guys even find you?
They said they've been looking for this ship for months, ever since it was reported stolen.
I don't know who it belonged to, but they clearly wanted it back bad enough to call them mercs, not Sysdef. Must have had some way of tracking it. Followed me from Mars until we were nowhere near Sysdef, I guess? Or just my own bad luck. Yeah, good call. I guess I'll stay here with these guys until their ship returns, and I'll meet you back at Jane's.
Oh, is that how it's gonna work? That sounded like a ship. Alright, well, it was nice talking with you guys, but I'm out of here. Oh, looks like they've been busy in here. That's new, isn't it? That's cool. Does it automatically populate stuff over time? That would be a pretty cool feature. Alright. Return to Jane. Sidonia. Audio issues in the game persist. Not my system. I have an audio card, for gosh sakes. So I'm doing all this before I have to go to work. So nobody should say I don't put in the effort, man. I'll tell you. Anything from my stream. "58 hours without incident." Oh, look who it is.
I'll never forget that you helped us finally catch that crazy bastard. We did, soon after you left the signal pinged. Soon as it did, I sent word to my fellow tracker, and he made a move on our guy. And on top of that, we bagged another wanted criminal. Turns out our guy was using the launch pad as a rendezvous point to traffic illicit goods, including human organs and worse. We caught the buyer as well, thanks to you. Mission boards? Yeah, you'll find one here in the Broken Spear. They're usually in spaceport bars like that. Trackers Alliance posts bounty jobs on them, but you can find all sorts of freelance missions. Good way to make some creds. Hey, y'all better not be taking all the fun jobs yourself, you hear? I'm almost done with this assignment, so you better leave some for me.
Yeah, right.
Bye.
All for me.
Hope I never have to kill you.
And you're wearing my suit. She looks like she'd be like one of the team. But apparently she just wants to lean against that wall for her entire Starfield career.
Seek a community center representative to plan your event or venue gathering today.
Oh, what's that security guy doing in here? Who's this guy over in the corner? Oh, that's Eric. Okay.
Glad you're back. Everything okay? So what happened? Who took it?
You accidentally bought a stolen ship.
It was stolen? Oh, jeez. I guess it really was too good to be true when I bought it. Anyway, I'm super glad you found my ship and saved Eric. It's more than I could have hoped. I'm glad I asked you instead of relying on
I'm a wizard, I
Sister.
guess.
I never would have seen the berry mule again if I did that.
Did you really have no idea?
No! I mean, I knew the deal I got on it was too good to be true, instincts be damned. Probably should have thought about it more, but I had to jump on the offer because my business means everything to me. Guess I know better now.
It's like eBay.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna count myself lucky. Then, I'm gonna continue building this business. Now that I've got a functioning cargo ship and a pilot, I can really start to bring in some good merchandise.
He's gonna need some hand-holding. Good luck with that.
You've done me a real solid here. There's really nothing I can do to fully repay you for what you did. Here's what I can afford to pay you. And on top of that, I'll see what I can do to lower the price of anything you want to buy from me.
Hey. Now that's what we're talking about. Discounts. Let's put that to the
My
test.
shop may not look special, but it's locally owned and independent. If I don't have what you're looking for, maybe you'll find something else you like.
Yeah, those vendor credits are definitely out. Might be multiplying off of an additional mod, so if I take one out, it'll probably alter that down to something substantially less and yet higher than vanilla. I don't know. I'll have to experiment. Let's look at our prices. I'll know straight up if I'm getting a discount or not. Yep. That's one cheaper anyway. Better than 9. So she's giving me a little discount. Oh, help her out. Nice. Do you have 43? You don't have 43 array. Yeah, that sucks. Wait a minute. What do I have? Riot shotgun. I've never seen this thing. Look at that beast. What the heck? Whew. Nice, okay. Shock troop spacesuit. I haven't seen this before either. I've got the helmet. It's pretty nice. That would make a nice Boba Fett looking armor, actually. Huh. Hmm. Miners. I guess that's a feasible occupation in this game. Might have to give it a spin sometime. That'd be pretty chill, I would imagine, to run around mining. So I was checking out the Twitch stats on games viewed, and Starfield is declining. Oh, you've got some kind of funkiness going on with your head, or is that... Yep, something weird there. That name's familiar.
Hey, good to see you again.
Yeah, I
Still
thought
think
so.
there might be room for me on your crew?
Huh. Weapon systems. Maybe at some point.
I'm a real expert in the gunners. Have to be, since I usually fly solo. I'll knock out any targets we come across. That's a promise.
Ooh. I'll keep you in mind.
No worries. Plenty of work left to do in the solar system. Give me a shout if anything changes.
The game is pretty expansive, I will say. They've done a good job in many ways with the RPG elements. It's wonky, sure, and buggy sometimes. It's typical of Bethesda, but credit where it's due. There's a lot of effort put into the scenes and the scenery. And the citizenry, in many ways, it's actually better than their previous games as far as actual population goes. I have issues with the overabundance of diversity, though. It would make more sense if these were colonies based on different nations with a slight overlap, but everywhere you go, and it just seems to be a United Nations diversity squad, and that just rings of fake. And of course, there's lots of girl bosses.
We get a lot of new faces passing through here. Plenty. But if I went blabbing them to any rando that walks into my bar, no one would ever tell me anything around here. You don't do this job for 45 years by losing your customers' trust. You don't guess. You know that. And you better know it if you want to keep drinking in my bar.
Maybe I won't drink in your bar.
So long.
Not much of a drinker. These three are up to something. Let's see, how much money have I got in my... Might be able to buy that gun, actually. Let's see.
Anything I can help you with?
Yep. Let me see my ship.
Okay, no problem.
Alright, let's see if I can get that autocannon. I've already got one on the left side. Just hit this, duplicate. Will that work there? I hope so. Ah, now we're talking. Everything looks nominal. The trick is always the docker. This has to be the highest point. And it looks like it just barely is. Yeah, I like that. Symmetrical now with the missiles in the center. There's the guns. I could try to color this beast. But, nah. Another time. Oh, now let's get Co off my ship. Actually, let's get them both off my ship. I'm tired of Sarah, too. But first, let's see if I can get my stuff back. Hopefully, Co's not still bugged. I've got something for you. He just keeps saying over and over in a creepy tone. I'm just like, look, I'm not getting engaged to you, dude. Stop giving me gifts. Oh, my ship is so changed out now. I'm getting lost in it. Where are you guys?
What do you say?
Here they all are.
I'm up. You need something?
Oh, thank goodness it's not bugged anymore.
I'll carry anything you need.
Yeah, I need that gear I gave you.
Within reason.
At least a pistol, anyway. You better still have it. He does. Thank you. You keep the rest. Except that, actually. Yeah, this too. And all this. Okay, nice. Thank you.
Guess we're done.
We are. And you can... Oops. Get off my boat now. Thank you. Wait a minute, what's happening? R. Why do I have the funny feeling they're not going to ever get off my boat?
Thing? Dropping off a few choice items?
Might have to go into a kiosk and see if I can't sell some stuff again. Real quick. Oh, there's Sam right there. Oh, maybe he is off my boat. Cargo link not active. That's some aspect that I do not understand yet. Maybe it's for merchantarian or something. I forget where. Oh, down here. Make me jog a long way just to do a little trading. I'm just trying to collect stuff, but I don't need duplicates. Have cigarettes anywhere to sell? Not selling my coffee. Well, we've emptied a little bit. All right. I'm going to be forced to part with some of this stuff, it looks like. This is not my boat. Who's this? UC responder. A big gun. Not sure what that is. Oh, that's right. I've got a point to spend, don't I? 2 points. Oh my goodness. Might be time. Boost pack training. I guess I should get this. Time to pick some locks once in a while. Hey, are they both hanging out outside now? That would be a good sign. They are. I wonder if that means I'm finally rid of them. No, nobody's stowed away up here. Anybody in my quarters? Anybody hide in the bathroom? Nope. The light's still broken. Okay. You're all witness now. They appear to be off my ship. Hallelujah. On my own, all right. And on that note, I think that's it for me this morning. I am going to get ready for work. I appreciate everybody watching. If you're catching this on YouTube, of course, make sure you check out the playlist. There's a lot more there to be seen. And check out all my other playlists from Fallout 4, Baldur's Gate 3, and on and on. I think there's over 250 videos or something crazy like that now on my channel. Hard to believe. You know what to do if you appreciate this kind of content. Please consider liking, subscribing, all that jazz. I'm Dr. Sachs. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.